I thought I knew every secret my son had ever carried, until one rainy evening, a teenage boy stood outside my door holding an old photograph and whispered, "Sir, are you my grandfather?" My hands went cold. I had only one son, or at least that was what I believed for 28 years. That night, I discovered my son had been living a second life, and the truth would destroy everything between us. My name is Arthur, and after my wife passed away, my son Ethan became the only person I had left. I paid for his education, helped him buy his first house, and even sold my old car when he needed money to start his business. I never asked for anything in return. Then one evening, someone knocked on my door. A young boy stood there holding a photograph of Ethan. He looked nervous. "Are you Arthur?" he asked. "Yes." He swallowed hard and said, "My mother told me that you were my grandfather." I could barely breathe. The boy's name was Noah. He told me Ethan had been visiting his mother for years and had another home, another family, and another life that he had hidden from me. I called Ethan immediately. He arrived 2 hours later. I placed the photograph on the table. He stared at it without saying a word. Then he finally whispered, "Dad, I was afraid you would hate me." I looked at the man I had spent my whole life protecting. "I do not hate you, Ethan," I said quietly. "I hate the years you stole from me." He begged me to forgive him, but something inside me had changed. For years, Ethan had treated my love like an endless bank account, so I finally stopped paying the price for his lies. The house I had planned to leave him was no longer his. The savings I had promised him were placed into an education fund for Noah instead, and the family business I had built with my own hands was transferred to someone who had never betrayed my trust. Ethan stood in front of me with tears in his eyes. "Dad, you are taking everything away from me." I looked at him and answered, "No, son. I am only taking back what you thought my love entitled you to give away." Then I turned toward Noah. For the first time that night, I smiled. I had lost a son I thought I knew, but I had gained a grandson who had done nothing wrong. Years later, Noah still visits me every Sunday. He calls me Grandpa, and every time he does, I remember the night my heart was shattered, because sometimes revenge is not about hurting the person who betrayed you. Sometimes revenge is simply refusing to let their betrayal destroy the rest of your life. Ethan wanted my money. He wanted my silence. He wanted forgiveness without changing. But Noah only wanted a grandfather. So I gave my love to the person who truly valued it. And that was the revenge Ethan never expected. He lost the father who had always rescued him, while I found a grandson who finally gave me a reason to smile again.